Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope all of you are in good health. Today, I'm going to discuss a very important lesson, which is CV writing to you. So let's go to the lesson. I welcome all of you in today's lecture on CV writing. All right. So basically, in case of CV writing, we have two things. First of all, we have to write a cover letter or a job application, and then we have to write uh, our CV. So I would like to take the cover letter thing first, and then I would like to go to the CV writing part. So what is cover letter? Cover letter is also known as a job application. And what is that? A job application letter is a standalone document you submit to a potential employer to express your interest in an open position. The job application letter is also known as cover letter, explains who you are as a professional and as an individual. The letter should highlight your achievements and skills, helping to get the attention of the hiring manager or recruiter responsible for reviewing applications. When written well, this letter explains to the reader why they should ask you in for an interview and highlights the key qualifications that make you a fit candidate for the role. So how to write a job application? First of all, we have to put date, then we have to write the recruiter's name, if any, or the designation, the name of the company or institution, and address of that company. After that, we have to write subject, and the subject should be clearly stated. Then we have to write salutation. Then we have to write the main body, highlighting the key requirements and your capabilities and interest. And then we have to write closing. And lastly, your name and signature. So look at some details of this job application thing. Date. The given date will be the date of your writing or applying. The recruiter's address, it will be exact according to the job circular. For example, Mr. Abdur Rahman, HR Manager, ABC Company Limited, Gulshan 2, Gulshan 2, Dhaka, or the HR Manager, ABC Company, Gulshan 2, Dhaka. Later on, we have subject. Your subject should be clearly stated. The position you are opting for must be mentioned in the subject. You can underline the subject to make it more prominent, but that's optional. Salutation. The salutation should be proper. Generally, we use dear sir or ma'am, but when you are not sure about the gender of your recruiter, then it is better to write to whom it may concern or to concerned. After that, body. The body of the application contains some important information. It has three parts. First part provides the source of the job circular. It means from where or how you have come to know about the job circular. There are many ways, like from newspaper, from your friend who is working in that institution, from the notice board of the institution, from the career section of the website of the institution. Whatever the source is, that must be authentic. In the second part of the application of the body, in this section, you have to tell about your qualifications which are relevant with the vacant post. And in the third part, you have to tell why you would like to join in the particular position or institution. It would be better if in this section you request the concerned authority to consider your CV. Then closing. The last but very important part of your job application is closing. In the closing, generally we write expressions like best regards, with best regards, thankfully, sincerely, or simply yours. Name and signature. In this section, you have to use your signature and you have to write your name. In case of writing your name, write your full name, which matches with your a name in the certificates or necessary documents. Lastly, enclosure. In the enclosure section, you have to write what documents you are attaching with the application along with your CV. So now come to the part of CV. The first question is that CV, what is CV? So a CV is a short form for the Latin phrase curriculum vitae, which means course of life. A CV is a detailed document highlighting your professional and academic history. CVs typically include information like work experience, achievements and awards, scholarships or grants you have earned, coursework, research projects, and publications of your work. There is a controversy between CV and resume. Some say CV is the correct format, some says resume is the correct format. Let's have a look over this matter, CV versus resume. A CV and a resume are similar in that they are both documents that summarize your professional history, education, skills, and achievements. They are also both documents you might provide an employer for consideration for an open position. A resume is shorter form document that provides a concise overview of your previous roles, skills, and details about your education. A CV, on the other hand, is typically a longer, more detailed document focused largely on academic coursework and research. It is important to note that in the United States and most of Europe, resumes and CVs are not interchangeable. But in India, South Africa, and Australia, the terms CV and resume are interchangeable. Next, come to the point how to write a CV. For writing a good CV, we have to follow the following steps. First, start with your contact information. Then you have to write your objective, then your education, then work experience, after that skills, and then personal details. Next, other sections, and after that, references and signature. So let's look up bit details on the parts of the CVs. First of all is contact information. In this section, you must include your contact details like your full name, professional title, or your designation, your mobile number, phone number, email addresses, and your mailing addresses. You can add one of your photo in this section if you wish to, but the photo must be professional looking. The second part of the CV is objective. A career objective on a CV is a top paragraph outlining relevant skills you have mastered so far and explaining what career you are seeking at a given company. For example, you can write your objective like this: English graduate with proven communication, travel planning, and email management skills, seeking a position as an administrative assistant at Acme Incorporation to leverage the organizational and research skills to support internal and external communication. The next part is education. In this section, you have to add details of your academic history in reverse chronological order. This can include your postdoctoral programs, graduate schools, undergraduate school, and high school. In this section, you can also add your field of study, relevant coursework, your best achievements, and extracurricular activities. Work experience. In this section, this section is a kind of a list of the company or organization, job title, and dates you are employed. Start your most recent job. List your job duties, experience gained, and achievements. Use numbers to measure your impact when possible. Next part is skills. This is a very important part of your CV. In this part of your CV, you can include relevant skills and qualifications. Reread the job description to highlight the most important skills employers are looking for. These can include both the hard and soft skills that make you the best candidate for the job. Next part, list of honors and awards. Use this section to outline your achievements in the field related to your application. Start with the award name followed by the year awarded, the organization that gave you the award, and details about the award, such as how often the award is given, how many people receive it, etc. etc. Next part is personal details. In this section, you can add your personal details if you wish. Your personal details may include your date of birth, your present and permanent address, your nationality, your blood group, etc. Other sections. If needed, you can add other sections in your CV which are relevant with the job you are applying to, like language skills, computer literacy, etc. References. This is very important for your CV. In this section, you have to mention two persons with their job details and contact information so that the company can contact them to verify you. Signature. At the end of your CV, you must put your signature. This is a must to make your CV authentic to the employers. For writing CV, we have to keep in our mind some notes, some points. First, match your objective to the job you are applying to. Be specific and authentic when writing CV. Focus how you can add value. Make your dates chronological. Try to make your CV vibrant by adding awards and achievements. Your font should be clear. In case of handwritten CV, your handwriting should be clear enough to understand. Always try to make your CV relevant to job requirements you are applying to. So this is how we write a CV. Let's have a look over the CV, how the modern CVs are now looking like. So there are two pictures of two CVs. First one of Robert Wood, industrial technician, and the second one is of Jen Smith. So these are the CVs look like. So that's all for today. So I hope you can understand. Uh, so thank you very much. And please stay safe. As you know, the corona pandemic is going on. Goodbye.